Hello. Hello. Another exciting day. We are here together again today. Another video, another delicious food. Today I'm going through one of the traditional food for Middle East. They serve it in Iran, they serve it in Armenia, they serve it in Turkey, all the Arab countries, and Israelis as well. They serve it as well. That's called dolma. It's a very traditional food, it's very old food. You make it with the grape leaves. We came up with the idea how to make it low carb because it has rice in it. It has like a high carb in it. It has like some beans in it. So we make up with our own version of this food. Then we'll introduce you with the ingredients right now. Let's go. In this food, greens are so important. Maybe you're not so familiar in the USA with them, but you can find it online and you buy it from like any Persian grocery store or any like Arab country store or Israeli store. They have it as well, and Azerbaijanis and Armenian. So I'm going one by one how much I put it. The first one that I'm showing here right now, that's a dill, that's a dry dill. I'm using it 1 teaspoon. This one, we know it is a dry mint. I'm doing it 1 teaspoon. And this one is savory. I did it like 1 teaspoon. And the other one is tarragon. Tarragon, I'm using it 1 teaspoon as well. And of course we have parsley, which is familiar with all of us. In the US, I'm using it 2 tablespoons. Okay, I'm using 1 pound of ground beef, using 1 onion, and here I'm just going to explain a little bit about it. That's a cauliflower rice, which I made it with the food processor. You can buy it in the grocery stores. Costco has it, or any neighborhood stores, they have it as well as a riced cauliflower. So I made it by myself, so it's kind of like a shredded thing, and it's a cauliflower. I use it 2.5 cups of this. I put this one instead of rice. And another thing that is in the traditional dolma is a bean called kadaleran. Kadaleran is a high carb bean, so we skip on that one. We don't use that one. And instead of those two, we just use cauliflower rice. The next thing that I'm using, that's at the very end, for designing it, is a barberry. Barberry is a low carb fruit, and you can use it for designing. It tastes like a little bit of sour, and it gives a good taste and feeling to the food. So I'm using it for 2 tablespoons. And the most important thing, I'm using my grape leaves. Grape leaves for wrapping off the food, and it has like a sour taste a little bit. You can add sugar to the food if you want to make it like sour and sweet. I'm using this, and as we see here, the total carb of grape leaves are 1 gram, and there is 0 sugar, so that's a keto friendly. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, chopping the onion to the very small pieces. So let's do it. Okay, I put my onion in the pan to fry it. Now I'm going to add a little bit of avocado oil in it to make it fried. We waited for 10 minutes. Our onion got a little bit softened. Now is the time to add our spices to it. So I add half a teaspoon of turmeric and black pepper as your preference. And then I mix it with the onion. I add half a cup of boiling water to it. It makes the onion soften and looks more shiny. Okay, when the boiling water steamed out and looks right now, you see it looks more shinier. Now is the time to add our 1 pound of ground beef. The key is don't let these ingredients fully cook because it's gonna get cooked in the grape leaves as well. Don't let it get fully cooked. Now is the time to add our 2.5 cup of cauliflower rice. Now I'm adding the salt to the food, so I'm putting like half a teaspoon of salt. So when it is almost half fully cooked, I add the green spoon. I turn off the oven and our ingredients are half cooked, and I mix them all together with the greens, and I make sure it's equal everywhere. And now is the time to prepare it with the grape leaves. Okay, I have my pot ready. I add a little bit oil in it, and for preventing our dolma stick to the pot, I put some grape leaf underneath it. Okay, and now I'm going to wrap up the dolma with the grape leaves. Okay, I have my grape leaf here. I open it up and I put 1 tablespoon of our ingredient in one leaf. Okay, now I'm going from down. I hold it here, and then I'm wrapping it from here. And then I remove its tail, and that's all about it. I'm going from down. I got the side leaves. And push it a little bit, and then I remove the tails. And here we go. And I put it in a pot. Okay, we wrap up of our dolma, and now is the time to add half a cup of boiling water. And we're gonna put the plate on top of the dolma and push it a little bit, and then I put the lid and I'm putting it in the oven, and when the steam came up, I turn the oven to low and I wait for 1 hour, and our dolma is going to be ready. All right, our food is almost ready. For designing it, we have like 2 tablespoons of barley. First of all, I need to wash it, so wash it a little bit, you know, to make it a little bit wet. I washed it, and then I'm going to dry it out. So I have my 2 tablespoons of barley. After preheating the pan, I add 1 tablespoon of butter, unsalted butter, and then I'm going to add my barley. And I put half a teaspoon of brown sugar free sweetener. Just make sure to don't overcook it because barley gets ready pretty quick and even less than a minute. That's the time our dolma is ready. I have it here. I'll remove the plate and I put it in the plate to serve. Then I'm designing it with our Barberry. Okay, here we go. Our dolma is ready to be served. That's a keto-friendly dolma. Thank you for watching our videos, and especially this one, which looks so delicious, and I know it's a traditional food of whole Middle East. And thumbs up if you like the video. Please like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Watching our other videos we had. We will come back next week with a different type of food, and thank you. Peace.